All right, I'm trying to go live here. Oh, and I think it worked. Be careful, everybody. I'm dangerous. Okay. So we will we'll see here. Oh, definitely not. But yeah, all right. And already got a viewer. That's a very good sign. So I'm still not sure. This is going to be my third try tonight. This is going to be my third try tonight to try and get the stream working. And I actually haven't been doing anything but trying to get the stream working. So we'll see. It should be working definitely without Godot running, but with Godot running, we'll see. Especially running the actual game seems to be real hard on it. With Big Sur, which I just updated to, the CPU usage has just been insane, like through the roof, just through basic stuff. But I mean, I don't even want to open Activity Monitor because Activity Monitor rips up like 30% of my CPU. But yeah. So anyway, what's the reason I'm calling this? Oh my god. Uh-oh, it's happening. Anyone see me? Yeah. So there's already quite a bit of lag, but the reason I'm calling this Raining Hell is because I've got this big old turret right here, which is on Earth, as you can see, and it's essentially the whole point of this game is that's going to be shooting stuff down to the moon surface, like turrets to defend you, and cool ordnance like bombs and stuff like that. Let's see if it'll let me just. Oh no, this is not looking good, fellas. Oh my god, even the spinning rainbow was slow. Oh no, I just wanted to shoot once. Even though it's gonna be, oh yeah, that was not pretty. Okay, well you get the idea, almost, kinda, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, don't quite know why that is happening. Like, yeah, that's something I definitely need to figure out. I think Big Sur, some people are saying it kind of goes away after a few days, which doesn't make any sense to me. I guess I just don't understand computers, but I feel like it doesn't need to like get settled in. It's a computer. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is open up Photoshop. And so this is actually the first stream I'll be doing some art on here, but I'm doing something, oh, that's the verify Adobe Photoshop 2021. I didn't even know I had Adobe Photoshop 2021, but all right. So what I'm going to be doing real quick is making the flash for the turret when it shoots. So right now, I have it on all the like normal turrets that you can spawn, but not on this big space cannon. And so I wanted to have this cool flash effect happen. Yeah, it's going to like light up so it's basically going to be the baked-in lighting that glows or makes the turret look like it's reflecting light from the muzzle flash, and also the whole Earth, like the whole top of the Earth, ideally will as well. So here's that. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I also, let's see if it'll let me do open recent. Okay, cool. I cleared my caches for the first time ever because of trying to get this to work. And I'd never done that before, and I used like some program to do it automatically, and I was worried that one, it's gonna like delete something important, but you know, knew what it was doing, or two is that it would just delete like things like this, like recently opened, and then I wouldn't be able to. I don't know how caches work, but it didn't. Yeah, base turret I believe is what I want to open. And so you can see here I have this whole thing right here called flashes, and that's just these, and so that when it shoots, these go off like that. You know, you can even just like look at one of them, and it kind of looks like it's shooting. What is that? I don't know what is the optimal resolution for. Let me just check that real quick. So YouTube's shouting at me and saying that this is not the optimal resolution. 1920 by 1080. Okay. And I'm at 1920 by 1200. Unfortunately, YouTube, you're gonna have to suck it. Yeah, I don't know what to tell them. I don't feel like figuring that out right now. But anyway, so I've got these flashes here. It's weird that it seems to work fine in Photoshop, which is a real RAM hog, but I guess it doesn't mess with the CPU too much. Yeah, sorry, this is all new for me. Yeah, 2% CPU, that's why this is okay. OBS is behaving too. It was up there with like 80% CPU usage not too long ago, so yeah. So anyway, what I'm gonna do right now, uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, is that one? I think that's perfect. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there's any way for me to get these colors back, but that's the colors that I want to use for this to be consistent. But I don't even think I use... Did I use the colors from the color palette? I downloaded this color palette, and it's a cool color palette, but I just keep thinking like, I don't know, I don't love that color, and then I use a different color. But I'm pretty sure that this is the correct yellow, so let me grab that one. And I think I used this orange, but I probably brightened it up a little bit, it looks like. Maybe I used this orange? No way. Oh, no, that's what I want. That one. Yeah, definitely brighter than that. Oh, what's up, Burke? Dude, I've been having some problems streaming. I don't know if you tried to drop in before. I'm doing some art right now, but yeah, you got class to go to? That's not looking too good either. Maybe this one, and we'll take the saturation. I think I'm gonna take this one, and then I'll take the saturation up a little bit. Maybe let's go to hue. I might have just pulled this. I want to take this more red. I think it looks like mud right now. It's not quite what I'm going for. I'm not quite going for disgusting rust. Was it that? Nah. Oh, am I hitting A? Yeah, I did hit A. Well, we know one of the colors, so that's good. That's definitely that. And the reason I can't just pull this color, in case anyone's wondering, it's not that. But I think I am just gonna take that color. Is because, or at least I'm trying not to, is because they are opaque. So they've got some tint of the green in the background. And so that's why I'm not just like pulling it. But I ended up just doing that because, did I just pull fucking, oh, but luckily I got the palette in here. I don't even remember, yeah, not that one. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the color palette, V, and then I'm going to just, that one looks okay. And then we'll grab this one, a little bit of that there, grab you, okay. And then I should actually be okay. And so the way I did this on the other ones, and it works pretty well. Oh, Burke dropped me a like. Thanks, man. You know how the algorithm works. I really quickly want to do this as well. So I'm going to go Arrange, New Window. You know what would have been really funny is if I just made Earth like a flat disk. Just like flat Earth. Just like a flat disk like floating with the, yeah, that I think that would have been funny. I think people probably would not have thought that was as funny on the cameo. But as they say in France, fuck them. Let's get in there. So I just recently found out you could do this because Photoshop's not really made for doing this type of stuff. But so I can zoom it to about like where I probably want to see it here. Okay. Oh, I guess I would need to actually do the... So I'm going to get rid of this. So the way that I've got it set up is that the gun itself is on a totally... It's its own sprite, in fact. I'll go ahead and file, open recent, Earth Cannon, PSD, because it's animating. So it shoots, does that. And I don't know exactly. Oh my, yeah. It's gonna be a lot tougher than I think I thought to get the flash to work on the gun because I have the gun animating the way it is. Because I would essentially have to make a flash for each animation and then play the animation at the same speed. Oh. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. The bad. But yeah, this should be easy. I think I can do that, and I really, this is not something I should really be spending too much time on. So yeah, I am going to do here, make a new layer, stick that right there, and yeah, get on going. I am gonna actually add this. So the shots are coming from like right there. So we want the light to imagining that it's coming from like, it's going to be spattered all along this. It's a lot tougher than I think I thought it was going to be to imagine. With the guns, it was pretty easy. You know, there's one source of light, and I could be like, oh, it's like, I don't know, is it doing this shit? No, it's not. It's just because I'm below the gun here. Yeah, there we go. Do like that, and then, you know, you've got, there's the muzzle flash, and it's like, boom, like that. But it's a little more difficult when we're talking about these surrounding layers here. Probably not too difficult. So, there's that. That's the background, and that's the front layer. There's actually no reason that this needs to be there. This could easily be behind both those, and we just need to, this is the only one. I'm sorry, this is the only one, we can't have that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and group all these. It's going to be leg back. This is just going to help me. I'm going to make a copy of this group. And then I'm going to merge this group, and then I'm just going to draw on that, so that way I don't have to worry about layers and stuff. And this is going to be a very temporary thing. And then we'll just come up to this. Yeah, we'll get going here. So, yeah, nice. I don't. Oh, that is one thing I should have probably done, but that's not too much work. But so this shadow, we're gonna make that partially disappear, right? Because it's gonna be lit up. So we can imagine that this light is probably gonna be coming down this ways, and I can always take, you know, undo this a little bit if I think it's necessary. And then obviously, I think I'm just gonna like kind of go off stuff like that, maybe. Yeah, we'll see here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, I'm drawing on the wrong layer already. Oh, would you look at that? Everything I just drew wrong. Okay. 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 I'll put that there. We'll do some I don't know how I feel about that exactly. But yeah, I should probably speak louder because you probably can't hear me. I don't think we need to light. This is the difficult part for me. I'm not great at pixel art, so this is the first time I've streamed something like this because I'm not great at pixel art. But so this is gonna be, so yeah, I'm gonna actually do this. So I'm gonna draw in this temporary arrow, if you can call it that, and that is gonna be the direction of the light. And I think, yeah, it's gonna help me a lot. So I know that it's coming this way. So I actually think I could probably do this, and it would probably look better. Probably go like, I don't think something like that. And then I'll do the same for right here, like that, and then I'll do this, do that. Okay. Where you going, boo-boo? Okay, and then we'll probably want, I actually don't think I'm even gonna need the orange. No, I need a little bit of orange. A little bit of orange, yeah? I could have that now that I'm not doing the gun quite yet. We'll do something like this. I think that's gonna look nice. Yeah, it's gonna look real nice, eh? So it's not, the one thing about the arrow that's kind of tricking is that tricking me is that it's not, it makes it look like it's coming straight down. Or I'm sorry, that it's coming kind of like from over here, like in 3D space, where it's actually more in 2D space coming from that direction. Right, so that's a little bit of an issue. I don't know, we'll see how it looks when I get to that. So I'm gonna assume that yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just assume that this is blocking a majority of this that's actually being able to get the flash. What I think I actually want to do also is open up these base turrets and kind of get a feel for some of the things I did here. Yeah, so on all these surfaces, basically, all the surfaces where light is essentially going to be directly hitting, I actually think that looks better than I originally thought, although I do think I think that looks okay, especially I'm not filling in the rest of the stuff right now, but I think part of the problem for me right now is that this part right here, I don't even really know what that is. Like these little gray blocks are supposed to be like kind of claws that are like clamping into the crust of the earth, and this is a weird way to sit, John. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I definitely think I need some of the light to hit here. So what if we do something like that? I feel like I need to do this too now. I don't know if this like doesn't make sense, but that for some reason that looks good to me, even though the light is not coming in where this arrow is. Leave that arrow. I'm doing it that way. That's where we should do it. Yeah, idiot. Okay. And then, just to make sure, so the way I did this, yeah, so I didn't use the orange, but instead I just changed the opacity, I believe. Switch over here. Change the opacity to 10, I think I was using. I was being real subtle there. Yep, I used the orange. That's what I did. Some places I did, some places I didn't. Like, definitely think that is the, Hello? I'm streaming.
It's working?
Kinda. I can do Photoshop, not Godot right now, which is a bummer. But, yeah. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it this way. Go ahead and we'll put these at, like, 30%. No, don't say that. Why is it a waste of time? Okay. Okay, and a little bit of that. I think that looks good. Oh, you should probably light up this a little bit. You know? You know? I might end up doing more here. I don't know quite yet. Yeah, I think that. Still on the right light. Probably something I gotta check, because oftentimes I'm not. I actually think that looks better than I even originally thought, actually. I like that better. I think that's a good little lighting effect there. Yeah, and then I think I'm just gonna do this little guy right here in a similar fashion. Boop, 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 boop. And then we'll come over here like this. Okay, and then we'll add the little guys all around that. I don't even know if that's consistent. But I think that actually looks pretty good.
Oh no.
Did she really get it? She's been like kind of mini vomiting.
She threw up on the pillow.
Oh yeah, you can remove the pillowcases though.
Yeah, I literally moved my computer like just.
Yeah, that's so funny. My dog just gave us a good yak there, everybody. Okay, cool. Had another viewer, lost that other viewer. Analytics, cool. Okay. So, are you worried about her? So actually that looks pretty dang good, if I don't say so myself. I think that's what I want to do, actually. Is do something like that. Yeah, I think that's better. Anyway, I'm still spending way too much time looking at this stuff and not. I guess I should technically do this, right? To be consistent with what I'm doing over there. I do actually think that looks marginally better. But yeah, that's fine. So that's all good. And now I just want to make the shading on the Earth itself. Which... we would need to make... Oh, I can just cover it up. That's what I did before. So I'm going to switch colors here. And I'm just going to... Is it working? Yep, it is. No, it's not. Oh, it's because our opacity is at 30. Okay. This was my cheat. That works pretty well. So so essentially what this layer is going to be is eventually we're just going to make this disappear, and you're just going to have this, right? And good thing I did that. And what I'll be doing is making this appear, and it's going to become on the topmost layer in the game, and then fade out. And that actually even works pretty well with these shadows here. Because... Let's do that. Do something like a little something like that. Does that look? I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Makes it look like that shadow is appearing. And then I want to keep the shadow on the very back there. And then we'll go ahead and get this shadow, or this color, and I will just fill that in right there. This is definitely cheating. I mean, I guess it's not, but I mean, using opaque colors is, a lot of people would consider cheating, but it just really looks good in pixel art. I don't know. Photoshop is cool, man. I like it. And this is the kind of stuff you can do with it. Okay, so now we can go back to this color, and I'm just going to do some shading on the entire Earth, because that's how massive this gun is, ideally. Say that maybe. I think that would look... I'm going to turn that on to see how that's going to look. I'm gonna try that out. Try that on for size. Oh, what if we did that? I think that's okay. And then maybe something like this? Nah. Yeah, I think the rest of this will be opaque. So we'll go ahead and make this 30% again to be consistent. I'm gonna fill some of these in. Oh, yeah, and then I want to definitely do something like that. Nice. And then this is definitely going to be a little more thick. And nice. I think this needs to be actually a little sharper. And this might need to be deleted. See how that look? Pretty good. Not too shabby. And then this. right? And then I guess like that. There you go. That looks right. That looks much more correct to me. Okay. And then maybe we'll make a little second dash come down here. How's that looking? Oh, that was already shaded in. Yeah, you know what I also just realized I forgot to do is highlight these like I did that. So I'm going to do that here. And then this will come like that. And this will kind of be, yeah, that's, and I don't love this right here, but I think, let's see if this works. Nope, nope, maybe it does not, not at all. Okay, well, you can't fill with opaque colors. Don't know why. I accidentally go over something twice. I think part of the problem here, I think that's all good. I think I don't like this. That's a little bit of a problem. Color you back up. Oh no. Ah, that's why. Keep forgetting that. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, I'll change this back to 30% opacity. You can see what's going on right here. I don't think I mind that too much right now. Let's get rid of that. That's not what we're looking for at all. I don't know, this is a little tough. Now I feel like I should do, if I go over all of this like that, that's definitely not what we want. But we might want this. We might want a little bit of blend shading. I think that's going to look good. Kind of bring that together. Okay, and then I think I'm going to take this down to, I'll try 10%. And give this a shot here. I think this was actually like that. And hopefully this just makes it look like that's fading out a little more. Can we even see that on the big one? Just something like that. I think we can, but I think this actually needs to be a line. I should say, what I meant by a line. And yeah, I think that does help. I do actually think that that might even be a little too drastic of a change there, so I'm going to do this, and then add another layer on top of that. Yeah, that's going to be the move for sure. Okay. And then on this one, this is where we add that last bit of shading, or lighting, I should say. I think that blends it so much better. Yeah, I mean, really the problem is, for me, is this bit right here. Like, so I think what I'm going to do to kind of remedy that is to actually just take this and have this come something like there. Something like that. There we go. I think what needs to happen is that this just needs to become a little bit wider here. Change the opacity back up to 30. Well, first actually, let's fix these. It's one thing Photoshop really needs to fix. Okay. All right. Hey, ladies. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to look pretty good. There we go. Once we do this stuff. So yeah, I just keep taking that too far off there. All right, I think I'm okay with that. And now I don't want to change that. But what I do want to change is the opacity. It would be 10, I believe it was. Is that how I got this? And then you can hit this twice. Yeah, that's how I did it. I'm gonna erase this thing. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm going to do. Right. Now put the opacity back at 10, and then we'll fill this in like that. Yeah, I think that's much better. I mean, I kind of want to even take that a little further, but I'm going to leave it right there and stop. But, oh, that needs to be... That's close enough. That's close enough. In fact, this actually looks brighter than that. What's going on there? This is the same as that, and this is brighter than all that. What? Whatever. It's barely noticeable. That's what I was telling myself. I should have been like that. Okay. And now we do this with just the 10 opacity. It is opacity, Aaron. I think that's cool. I think that's good. So what the heck is going on up here? I feel like that needs more. More. That looked good now. Yeah, man, I'm happy with that. Except I think I'm actually just gonna get close to something like that. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna leave it like that. And then I think what I did with all of these flashes, which I don't think you can see, but I think I took all their opacities down to 70% after I did all that. I think that, I don't really know if I want that. Let's do like 80. Get that to 100. It's already not super bright. Oh, okay. All right. I'll do something like that. Yeah. And then so the way I'll save this is to just delete that layer, and then we will hide the gun layer. And then you've got this, which is going to be the flash. We'll do this, then Command Shift Save. And this will be a PNG file. Like a space there? Oh, that's a new Big Sur type thing. Yeah, if you're watching this, either right now or in the future, don't download Big Sur for a few more months. They got some kinks to work out. OBS Studio also does not work too hot with it. Some people can't run it at all. Mine isn't having that issue, but it just, the CPU usage is through the roof, and what's the other thing? Oh yeah, the display. It won't capture my display. I have to reset up my display capture every time I open OBS Studio, which is pretty annoying. Anyway, so this is going to be Earth, Flash, PNG. Okay, very, very nice. We'll go ahead and get out of that. Then I'll go to Earth, Canon, PSD. Now here is going to be a different story. a little bit. Do that. Again, I'm going to go ahead and group these guys. This is going to be layers. And then I'm going to copy that and then merge that group right there. And then we will hide this. And so that way I don't have to worry about layers quite so much. And luckily on the guns, and famous last words, it's not as hard to do. I'm going to go ahead and set the hasty back up at 100 here. I'm going to set this like this. And just like this. Just like this. I think I did something like that. Did I do that or no? No, I didn't. I just did this. Oh, but I used a darker light for the sides, but just slightly. Okay, that's nice. Oh yeah, so this one I'm gonna close that. And I want to do the same deal here. The window, arrange, new window for Earth Cannon. Then we'll open that up. I think it was G. Yep. Was good, G. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a little background image here. Stick it there. Make this black. Yeah, let's see what that looks like. So of course, just barely not see it. There we go. Yeah, I'll do something like that. It's a little fancier than what I've done for the other ones here, but I think I like that look. That's too thick. Dash thick. Oh yeah, I shouldn't. Oh, thank gosh. Yeah, thank gosh. Oh, thank gosh for what you did to me. Okay. XD. B. This one. Go do this. Go do this. Okay, just fixing that up there. Okay, then we'll bring that back. Okay, cool. Now, the other thing is, like, just removing shadows oftentimes makes things look notably brighter. So, I'm not going to remove these shadows. Maybe I'll remove that one. Yeah, that's fine, actually. Do that. Just make things look, just makes it look brighter. And then we want to go ahead and remove these. Actually, we can do this. I think that actually works. And I think the reason it works is because we're providing that same separation by drawing these in. So now I'm going to go ahead and select this color again, and I'm going to take the opacity down to, opacity down to, try like 70%, because we want it to be darker but not tremendously darker. I'm going to try 60. Yeah, I think that's better. So do that for the sides here. Yeah. I think that's too much, actually. That's funny because my first instinct was do 50. Yeah, that's good. And then I was like, nah. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to, I think 10 to be consistent with the other one. Oh no, I guess I used 30 first. Just use that there. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Okay, so this one is the whole line that we're going to be doing here. And then a little bit of extra sometimes at the ends there, just like that. No, this. Oh, yeah, that actually is correct. Just like that. And then we'll do something very similar right here. That. And then como eso. Good. And then I'm going to take this down to the 10s. And I'm going to do this. I think that's a bot who's watching. I don't think anyone's watching right now. That's cool, man. I ain't judging if you're a robot, man. I love robots. That. Yeah, that's right? Yeah, that's right. That's right? Yeah, that's not. That's right. Okay. And then finally, oh, is that? Is that right though? I think that is correct, but it doesn't look right, so I'm gonna do that. I really like that noise. It's part of the big third. Okay, and then this should be one darker, just like so. I think that's gonna work out right. Now I'm just adding just a teensy bit of randomness to it. Instead of that, what I'm going to do is come like this. We're going to like bring it up here. Yeah, that looks good. And then now, I'm going to do this. That's how we'll finish it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. If I do say so myself. 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 Okay. I'm worried it might be too realistic, but it's going to be so quick that this should be fine. Okay. Now we just got to do that for all the other ones, you guys. And that's it. Basically done. But luckily, there's quite a few things we can do here to make that notably easier, such as the copy and the paste. Yes, you know this? Have you heard of the copy and paste? Okay, yeah. Then we're gonna take... Here, I'll do this just to be safe. Step that, because I'm almost positive that won't be in there. Take this. That just happened to work out perfectly. And I think the only thing I'd want to change here is to fill this in, because it looks a little weird to me. Like that. You know what's really funny is that there should not even be flash on this one. This is where the flash should start. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, so essentially, the flash doesn't even... I won't delete it yet, but essentially the flash doesn't even start till this frame. So this should technically not be that way. I definitely think I like this look a little better. So we'll do that. Take this down to 30. And erase this. Do that. Okay. Take it down to 10. Oh, God, it's so annoying when it does that. Okay. Then we will do this. Okay. Okay. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. Okay, that looks fine to me. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna do the same thing. So that's just that layer, so we can actually just duplicate that layer. And then move that over here. And I think this is hopefully gray. Nope, that's empty. Interesting. Oh, is this gray? Okay. B, X, 100. Okay. This is not what I should be spending my time on, but it is. 4 total views, 1 concurrent viewer, who is very likely a bot. I would call this a success. Okay, I'll change that to 30, oh no, 10. Okay, that looks good to me. But I am going to do this, because I think that looks a little better. Cool, man. Yeah, you know what is good about doing this thing is that now I can take this from this layer. Actually, I don't need to because it's only that layer, so I can actually just copy that layer. Bring it over here. Got it like that. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. And then we'll see. How much exactly? So select that. Then move it. Yes. Okay. And I see. I see what's happening. Yeah, okay. Now I should be able to take this. Okay. Yeah, this whole process is about to go a lot smoother. First layer, yep. And J once more. I just snap it. Where'd it go? I didn't move it. Okay. Let's take that right there. Right there, again. I'll take that off. Though I'm not sure at this point. Okay. I'll go D. That's not actually B. Yep, okay, B. Now result. And then the final layer, I think is, no, it's not totally, but it's almost just the same layer. Very, very close. Very, very close. Okay. And eso es todo. Yeah, so that's that. And then I guess I don't technically need that one. Get rid of the background there. Yeah, because we want it to play at the same time, but we don't want it to appear on that frame. So I don't want to delete that frame as of right now. I'm gonna go ahead and merge these layers, and also put this to 95. Maybe even 90. It's gonna be against a black background, so that's all stuff to considerar. Para considerar. Okay. All right, and there's that. So now I'm gonna go actually save. Earth cannon, flash, what's it called? Yeah, okay. Try and consistent there. Earth cannon, flash, G. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna quit. Don't save. Oh, save that. Could have been bad. Okay, anything else open? Nope. Just me and my friends. And now we're gonna try and get into Godot here. We'll see if this screws me over. Ooh, that wasn't too hot. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and get into that scene there. Oh, sorry, not on HUD. It's on background canvas there. I'm gonna close out main, because maybe main's just like, there's a lot going on there. Hopefully that's it. We're going to the earth scene here. I'll even close out this scene. I'm gonna keep it, I don't know how things work, but this is a simple scene, so hopefully it's not going too hard. And so if we go ahead and run this, let's see. So this is the first time I'll be able to show this cannon shooting. It should be shooting. Oh, I forgot. I'll just do that. Just for right now. So it usually makes the camera shake a little bit, but I went and got rid of that so you can see what the firing looks like. As you can see, it pushes the whole earth down, and then slowly it comes back up. I think it looks awesome, but yeah, I gotta make sure I don't forget to add that back. But so a few things I want to do here. Here is gonna be, this is gonna be called the movement tween. And then this is going to be called, oopsies, let's turn that down, movement tween. And then do file or search, replace. No, that's not going to work. Or is it? We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to replace this to movement. Place on. Aha. That's what it was changing. Okay. I was like, what is it? It's these two. I wasn't even seeing these ones. Okay, well, then screw that. It's so weird that it doesn't have a good find and replace function, because like if I double highlight that, it recognizes that that's all one turn, but I don't know, maybe Godot just doesn't like to do that. Okay, so I just want to do that to clear it up, because I'm going to need another tween here for when we do the lights. Let's go back to 2D here. I'm going to go ahead and add a animated sprite, and this is going to be gun flash. Put that right there, and then we're just going to upload our flash. Earth cannon flash. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot that's not how you do this. Go here, sprite frames, sprites. Oh god, should be in there, but Earth cannon flash. Okay, this is going to be 1, and this is going to be 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, select all. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's, I knew something was wrong. There we go. Okay, that's 6 frames. Oh yeah, now we have to line gun flash up directly with gun. What if I put it as a child of gun? Still having the same problem. Okay. That's not too bad. So I'll change this to frame 1. Yeah, that's actually going to be fine. And then I'm going to change the gun to frame 1 temporarily, just so I can get these lined up. So I should be able to go to gun, see the rotation is 33 degrees, go to gun flash, transform, change rotation to 33 degrees. And then we'll just line this up to the best of our ability. It doesn't have to be perfect, especially because this is going to be rather far away in the background. But I dare say that is perfect. Abigail.
Give them my headphones.
Oh, I should go. Oh, I was scared I'd hit Joni. I can get out. Oh, you're a genius. I love you for your intelligence. Okay, so that's at 10 FPS. All we should have to do is set this to play at 10 FPS. I'm going to make it fade out rather than stay white the whole time. But given this, we should be able to do on ready var gun flash equals gun flash. Bueno. And then, so right here where I'm saying gun.play, we'll do the same thing here. We'll say gun flash dot set for frame 0, and then we'll say gun flash dot play. Okay, and then this is not going to be exactly what I want it to be, but we should be able to. Oh, I left them both at 1. Okay. Now it should play. Ah, I must have left gun flash on loop. Yep, don't want that. Okay. One more time. I just want to make sure that it doesn't look awful. Yeah, I think once we fade it out, it'll look okay. Yeah, we'll see. And then, of course, the other flash we want to add is just to add a sprite, a regular sprite. We'll add that, and this is going to be called Earth Flash, and then we'll just add that texture right there, and that worked out wonderfully. Okay, nice. Nice. Yes. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to add a new. I'm going to want these guys to be underneath you. And I should do that too. That should work out fine. Okay. So now I'm going to add another tween here, and we're going to call this the Flash Tween. Real quick, I want to pull up my base turret scene. And so I got the sprite flash tween, and I want to see how I set this one up, so I might just copy and paste it actually. Oh, it's in head. Flash sprite. There we go. Let's see. Oh, it hitting some lag, baby. Get out of there. Okay, so that's interesting. So it can handle it when I'm on this like very simple script, but it cannot handle it on those more complex scripts. Oh, it can barely do this. That's no bueno. Luckily no one's watching, so hopefully here we'll figure this stuff out by the next time I try and do this. Can't even, whoa, that is some lag, dude. But, yeah. Interesting, someone watched me for 15 minutes. Well, yeah. If you are watching, feel free to talk to me. I've got the chat ready. Please let me know if you know how to fix this lag. It's unbelievable. So we're gonna call shoot. So we need to do two things. Say on ready var earth flash equal earth flash. And then we're also gonna do on ready var flash tween equals flash tween. Yeah, I think that should all be good. So we're gonna need to set those two up somewhere. I think I'm gonna actually just make a new function. We're gonna call function flash. Yeah, function flash. Function flash sprite. And then I'll do this, and this will just change to flash tween. Flash tween, and then that should, we need to go. I think if I actually put this as a child of gun flash, that we're not going to have any issues here. And then I can just say gun flash. And then I should be able to delete this. I should actually, before I do that, I should just comment it, take it out. Okay. See if we can manage to run this. Yeah, but nothing breaks, even though the... Oh, because we're not calling flash sprite. Okay. I do... Oh, but we... Say function ready, and we're gonna say gun flash dot set underscore modulate color 0, and then here we're gonna say oh, nice. That is making my code much more succinct to be able to do that. Gun flash dot set modulate that. Yeah. So we're going to start at this, which is relatively high, and go down to 0 at 0.18 seconds. That should probably be okay, except we just want that to happen here. So I'll call that right here. right after this, and we'll say flash sprite, and then that's it. I could have set that up in there, but didn't. I don't quite know why. This is pretty ugly down here. I could clean it up somehow, but all right, now let's see if this works. Okay, that looks pretty good, y'all. Pretty good. Okay, let's change that to a 3, because I think it's a little too long, and this is almost doubling it. Sorry, I'm just like, there's like minute differences that make things look a little better and a little worse, hence the word minute, but or you know what I'm going to do is see how long gun flash is taking, or not, muzzle flash. So lifetime is 1, speed scale is 2.7. Why did I have to pick a number like 2.7? I can't do math in my head with. So is that the means that it is 1 divided by 2.1 or 2.7? Alexa, what's 1 divided by 2.7?
1 divided by 2.7 is approximately 0.3704.
0.3704. 0.3704. 0.3704. Ah, so that's why it's not long enough. 3704. So 0.37 should probably get us there. Now I'll give it a shot. You okay? You're the one in medical school, dude. I'm just an idiot. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I think that's a nice flash, and I'm really happy I wasted a whole hour doing it. Now let me see if this won't destroy my game, but I want to play the whole version, see how it looks. I think the flash is just way too bright there. So I'm gonna take this down considerably. Yeah, let's go 1.4, 1.2, 1 point. Let's just take that to 1. In fact, let's look at the modulate I did for the muzzle flash. What did I modulate you to? I did 1.2, 1.1. So we'll do that there. I'll do 1.2, 1. We'll go ahead and give that a look-see. See how that looks. That's probably what I said, Abigail. I think that looks great. Okay. I'm very happy with that. Now we've got this inconceivable amount of lag here. So what else do I need to do? Well, I want to make a scene with the drop pods that are basically going to be the spawners. But the thing is, they are going to take in some rather complex information. So let's see if I can't open up this scene here. Let's see if it poops on me. So I've got this scene here. Close Earth. Yeah, I can close Earth now. And so essentially what I want to happen is we'll have like this thing that's like a drop pod type deal, and that will spawn like somewhere up here, right? So like if you were to click right here where you want it to fire, then it would take note of the X and Y position. It would take the X and spawn itself at the same X, and then take the Y, and then just simply go the viewport, and the Y would actually be the same every single time. So the X is the only part that's dynamic, because you have to see right here, and then the Y would just be always above the viewport right here, and then the only thing this thing is going to do is then come downward. And then once it hits, or basically comes within like 5 pixels of that spot, then the thing is basically going to explode, or unload. It's like it's going to open its wings. Let's see if Safari. We're already not doing too hot here. So if I do drop pod, yeah. Oh, here we go. This is like exactly. Is this Warhammer? Yeah, I never really played Warhammer or anything like it, except I played like a trial game on the Xbox. And then I know it's like anyone who played Warhammer, like, it's not a video game, it's a board game or whatever. But video game is pretty cool. I've watched videos on the lore of the universe because I'm a nerd, and it's pretty sick, man. It's pretty hardcore. I mean, I just don't think I'm the type of dude to ever really like a board game at all, let alone one like that. I could see myself liking it if it was a video game. But anywho, this is exactly, so they would come down and then there wouldn't be anything on top, because that would be a little weird for my circumstance. But essentially they would land, and then I was thinking, I think I actually drew it in my intro, that something would come down just like this. You'd see that come down, and then inside would be a turret, and the turret would be ready to go. Oh, I guess these are for the people. Whoa there. Okay, that's cool. I still think the lag is a little bit random almost, because I had 2 things open, we're fine, and now it's coming back here. So I think I'll go ahead and make the drop pod basic class right now, I think is what I'll do. So we're gonna make a new scene. I think I'm just gonna make it a sprite. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it a sprite. I don't need it to have any kind of physics applied to it or anything like that. So I'm just gonna make it a sprite. Do I want a sprite or a node? I'm gonna go for a node 2D, and then make a sprite a child of it. I feel like oh, you baby, you come cuddle with Dada? You want to come cuddle with Dada? Come on, get up here. Come on.
What do you do at times to come up and get your girl?
Ahorita?
When?
Yeah, I could do it right now. No one's watching me. All right, I think there's one guy, but it might be a bot. So anyone who watches this post tense, thanks for watching. I don't know how long this has been and how miserable it's been with all this lag. The next time I might not stream for a while because this is not working, which is really frustrating. Maybe I'll try Twitch. I doubt it'll be better. And yeah, I don't know if I'll post another devlog. It's going to be a really busy 2 weeks for me. So the next thing I'll probably post is a post-mortem when this game is done, or I'll throw together a really quick ragtag devlog, just kind of showing like off what I did and kind of just discussing it. The other ones I put a considerable amount of work into. I've also gotten better at making. But anyway, yeah, so that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah,